Do you believe in empathy in the courtroom? This video might just make you think twice. Watch as a judge faces a man coping with the loss of his father while firmly reminding him of his duty to his children. Will accountability triumph or will compassion take the lead? Witness this powerful hearing and see for yourself.
I was disappointed Mr. Walker this morning. Judge, I just spoke with my client. It seems like I was trying to figure out, so is the board asking him to come back in 2 weeks or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come up, Mr. Walker. Shh.
The reason why I'm asking, Judge, is because I spoke to my client. It seems like his younger brother was murdered 3 days ago. So his whole family is dealing with a lot of grief and funeral planning. He's trying to be there for his family emotionally. And so I'm not sure how long this grieving process is going to last, but right now.
I don't know about any of this. I have a lot of people that tell me things. So all I know is that you've not been working. I don't want you using, and I just want you to be productive. That's all I want. I'm not asking you to split the atom, do anything crazy. Just be an upstanding person. That's all I'm asking. I get that you may be grieving, but the world your life doesn't go on hold forever. You need to continue and work and do life. Does anyone rely on you? Do you have kids?
My kids rely on me.
How many kids you got?
I got
4 kids? When's the last time you've had a job?
I'm just working, but I got my license. My license got suspended, so I can't drive a box truck without my license, sir.
Those 4 kids don't stop eating because your license got suspended. They don't stop getting clothes on their back because you got your license suspended. Their lives go on. They continue to eat 3 times a day. They still need clothes. That's why.
Judge, maybe I was wondering if there's like an alternative solution we could do. Maybe if he could send me proof that maybe he's taken an effort to look for work. But
the other thing is that I want to drug test you because
That's fine.
I'm ordering you and I don't want you to be using illegal drugs while you're on these. All I'm asking is that you be productive. That's all I want, especially if you have 4 little mouths that depend on you. It's not fair to them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's why.
But my little brother just got killed, so I'm grieving right now. I hear what you, I get what you're saying too.
I understand you're grieving.
Where I'm coming from
but
too.
They still need to eat.
They taken care of though. They're taken care of. No, I don't know what that's.
So it does seem like my client has some type of like custody rights. Maybe he has a right to visitation, but he doesn't provide for them. So it seems like they're being taken care of, Judge. I understand that my client wants to be productive.
You are man enough to have 4 children, then you are man enough to work and provide for those kids. No one else should have to take care of those kids.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's just the bottom line. So I'm bringing them back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done to get a job.
So what if my brother's funeral on that day? So you want me to come to
I
court?
will give you the day after. I'll give you a couple days after. It's not a big deal. I will let you pick the day, Mr. Walker.
Or could my client send me proof and I can show you, Judge, that he is applying to places or making an effort to get employment, so therefore he
I'm going
can
to drug test. I'm
Yes,
going to
Judge.
drug test. So look, I'll give you 3 weeks. It's not a big deal, but I just want a real concerted effort. That's it. I'm not asking for much. Thanks. 3 weeks. I've been trying to go. Let me see. That's a good idea. Let me try.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, you can have that inside. Yes, sir. You also to the judge.
Do we still have YMAC available?
We do.
We are going to do this the easy way, or we're going to do this the hard way. If you think that you're just going to be able to skirt by and not do anything, it's not going to work.
Have you ever witnessed a life-changing event in court? This video takes you inside the courtroom where a young boy stands on the edge, caught between freedom and the iron bars. Watch as the judge offers him a surprising second chance, a new path through a special youth program. Will he embrace this opportunity or face serious consequences? The answer will unfold in this powerful and dramatic hearing.
That's the way you've been doing things here now for 397 days. We have available to us a boot camp that is about, 9 months?
Yes, sir.
It's called Young Men About Change. It's one of the resources that we have for those who just refuse. Look at me. I want you to hear me. And I want you to hear me loud and clear, Mr. Jones, or Mr. Joseph, because so far you've done nothing of everything that we asked you to do. It's not going to continue. Do you understand?
Sir.
What we're doing now is you are being placed on the young adult caseload. This here is an opportunity for you to literally have people bend over backwards to help you. They will help you get a job. They will help you with resources, with whatever you need. So if you're unable to follow through, it's all because of one person. You cannot blame others. It's if you really want to do it or not. And if you don't, and I'd like to keep it close because I want a status update within a month to see what he's done, if anything. And if he hasn't, a motion will be filed, and young men about change is a very big possibility. And I mean, I want you to understand this. Can you please let him know everything that they had said earlier as far as what all will they help?
Oh, yes. So they're going to help you get your ID. They're going to help you get, whether GED readiness or if you want to get your high school diploma, they're going to help you with that. And then enroll you in a vocational or trade school. That's the things they're going to help with.
No, keep it.
Mr. Joseph, a vocation or trade school is about the best thing because you can seriously make a ton of money, $20 to $30 an hour if you get the right job. You could literally be raking in the money. Thousands of dollars a month. You're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Dismiss the burglary judge on lawful carrying of weapon case.
I don't know if you understand how much they're helping you. They're dismissing the burglary case. You're going on the weapon case. Because when you have that burglary case on your record, no one hires burglars. Get it? They're literally everyone here is bending over backwards to help you. Do you understand? Forfeiture of the weapon, correct?
Yes, sir.
The agreement is a 9-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you do not end up with a conviction. You give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement, Mr. Joseph, where if you violate this agreement, 1 iota, a warrant for your arrest will be issued. We will have a hearing. You're looking at either a year in jail or any other whole host of possibilities, including a boot camp. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
For you to successfully complete this, you must do a thinking for a change. You have already done the TRAS, which recommended the young adult caseload. So that's why we're doing this. No drugs, alcohol, random testing, substance abuse treatment, 25 hours of community service. If you get into a trade school or vocational school, I'll waive the community service for you.
Thank you, Judge.
You must get your ID card and forfeiture the weapon. Is this how you understand it? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no turning around. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that for 9 months. I'm not asking for much. Get it done. Make us proud. Be something. Look,
Yeah.
waive all these fees.
Isa. Isa.
Have you ever seen how one bad decision can set off a chain of serious consequences? In this story, follow a man who failed to take advantage of a second chance and faced tough challenges in the immigration system. Is this a powerful lesson about law enforcement and the opportunities it offers? Join us as we dive into this tense and emotional courtroom drama.
Yes, please.
I have a Mr. Miguel Arce Hernandez for a plea, Your Honor.
Mendes Cruz?
Arce Hernandez, Judge, is his last name. First last name is Arce, A-R-C. E-W-I and F-S-G-I. Time served on both states, Judge.
The funny thing is that you were on bond for this case. We gave you a free bond and you were out in the free world. When you show up to court, good things happen. When you don't, when you don't show up and when you pick up new cases, this is what happens. You now have an immigration detainment. Instead of being able to do things the right way, perhaps getting it dismissed, you will now end up with 2 convictions and now you go to immigration. I hope that now stand charged with driving while intoxicated and failure to stop and give in information. On both of those cases, you are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is 45 days in jail with credit for 15, one,
Que ya llevas preso.
and 17 days credit
Cierto, 10 créditos.
on the FSGI. You need to understand
Tienes que
that these charges will go on your record. They will be there for the rest of your life. You ever get pulled over in the future, the first thing officers do, they look at your record. When they see that you have a DWI, if they roll up to your window and they smell anything, drugs, it's probably not going to go well for you. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, the right to confront and cross-examine your witnesses. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You also give up the right to appeal. You understand these rights.
Yes, sir.
Do you still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to both cases?
Como te
Guilty?
declaras a-
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 45 days in jail on both. Give you the credit that you have earned on the DWI. I will suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive. Otherwise, you will probably go back to jail.
Si manejas, probablemente vas a ir a la cárcel de vuelta.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Judge, one last thing. I was appointed to Mr. Hernandez.
Always goes without saying.
Thank you, Judge.
No te van a hacer pagar la multa.
All right.
Have a good day, Judge.
Okay.
Buena suerte, dice.